First here at 6 o'clock, a 12 News investigation into illegal tire dumping, promoting action from the city of Milwaukee.
Yeah, city crews can hardly keep up. And while officials work on a fix, many of you pointed us to other piles of discarded tires across the city. Last week, Nick Bohr covered a pile near 42nd and Villard, the site of multiple instances of illegal dumping. Tonight, he's at Green Bay Avenue and Cornell Street, just 2.5 miles away.
And Nick, Common Council members are looking for answers to this mess.
Take a look, a new pile here of hundreds of tires that appeared in just the last few days, the latest in a string of these tire dumps that is getting a new attention from city leaders. We first highlighted a dump of 300 tires at a Cousins Subs lot last month at 42nd and Villard. Cousins cleaned it up only to have it happen again a few weeks later.
When they cleaned it up, it was all gone. Came back the next day and somebody dumped that whole big old pile in one night, man.
As Cousins works to clear out the tires once again, another pile appeared at Green Bay Avenue and Cornell Street, 2 miles away.
Very disrespectful to the community.
And as is often the case, the dumped tires seem to magnetically attract other dumped waste, like this large mattress thrown on top here. None of the dumpers have been identified.
I know it ain't right. It shouldn't happen. They shouldn't do that. All I can say.
The Cousins dumps caught the attention of Alderwoman Andrea Pratt, who is calling on the Department of Neighborhood Services for a report on what they're doing about it.
I put this forward because I've had an issue in my district, and I've talked to others who've also had an issue with lots of tire dumping. I recently was in the news, 300 tires dumped at the Cousins on Villard. It's an ongoing issue.
Waste haulers charge tire shops $2 or $3 a tire to dispose of them, while the city accepts tires for free at the 2 waste drop-off centers, but there's a 5-tire limit.
Tires seem to be a constant dumping problem.
It's why Alderman Bob Bauman tells 12 News he's pressing for a radical change at the city dump sites.
Let's take a different approach. Let's incentivize the proper disposal of tires by literally paying people to bring them into the recycling center.
Bauman says even as little as 50 cents or $1 per tire would make these dumps go away for good.
And so, Nick, how would Bauman's idea work?
Well, he says it would have to be part of the budget process, and he realizes there would be a cost financially to the city for paying people even 50 cents or $1 per tire. But he thinks that would be offset by the community looking better, he says, and also the city would have less work to do in cleaning up piles like this. It's hoped that can certainly make the neighborhoods look a lot better. He says that's a value as well.
All right, and it's not the first tire dump that you've covered. Nick Bohr reporting live in Milwaukee's Rufus King neighborhood tonight. If you have a story that you'd like us to investigate, you can submit your tip right now on the 12 News mobile app.